Predator Potion Outdoors. Badass bait that works. With a special thanks to our sponsors, Duke Traps, and of course, Okie Trap Supply. To be continued.
All right, it's Saturday morning. Don't have to work today, so anyway, I'm up setting beaver traps. I'm up in the channel of this lake, and I got me a lodge here. It's here every year. I trap them out of here every year, and they move back up in here. So I got a trap right over there, entrance going right there, and then I've got another deep trough right here. So not a lot of sign, but there is some few cuttings. I know there's a beaver or two here, so we'll be back in the morning, see how we did. All right, I just set my second lodge of the morning. It's a pretty good lodge. I think I caught 3 out of here last year. This is kind of like you like to do, you pull your truck right up, walk down here about 10 yards and you're setting. So I got 2 traps set. Pretty good hole of water here. Actually run a beaver out just now. He just missed my trap by inches. So we're gonna go set a few more places and then come back and see if I don't have him. Anyway, definitely an active den. There's plenty of sign here. There's like a little castor mound they made right over there. So, all right, I'm on my 3rd spot of the day. Got kind of a little island that comes back in this channel. A little bit of sign here. There's never usually a lot of sign here, but I always catch a couple of beaver here. There's a hole right here, and then there's a hole there. You can see all the little holes back in the bank. That's where they've tunneled back through. So we got to get 1 or 2 here. I think I caught 2 here last year. So I'm gonna move on down, hit another spot. All right, I'm on my 4th spot of the day. Got a channel coming up in here, and there's trees everywhere. There's kind of a little creek that feeds in here from the south. Here's my lodge. It's really built up. All right, you can see the lodge behind me. It's probably 6 feet. Build up tall. I struggled catching maybe 2 out of here last year. The water was really high and I had a rough time, but I got 4 sets along here. Looks like I got a stick in the nose, bleeding on the nose. That happens. There's always beavers around all this brush. Pretty cool lodge. We'll at least get 2 or 3 out of here tomorrow, or well, this week. All right, I'm on the 1st lodge. 2nd trap. I got a big one going in. He must have been in another den. Boy, he is still limp. He hadn't been caught probably an hour or so. It's now getting light. We got the time change today. Probably about a 45-pounder. All right, we're on the 4th lodge. I didn't get nothing at the 2nd or 3rd one, but I can see we got a big, nice beaver here. Big beaver. Wow. That's a big one. That's probably the biggest beaver I've caught this last couple weeks. Look at that thing. Probably pushing 60 pounds. This is a real good lodge. There's hopefully a whole family in here. We're gonna get them out of here, so.
Okay, talk to me.
All right, I got a couple of holes going in and out of this lodge, and 330 Connor Bear guarding it is sure thing. Sure thing every time. Yeah, I got to fix my trap here. There we go. Accidentally set the when I was a kid, I was afraid of using these 330s, but I tell you what, it makes the beaver trapping just, you don't have to worry about them getting out or losing them. Once they stick their head in there, they're history. I'm on the second hole going in this lodge and got my number 2 beaver of the day, or all here. And I got 2 more traps, and I'm not so sure I don't have maybe another one. This one's not quite as big as that other one. This is probably a 2-year-old here. Scan this lodge, Carl. See how big this thing is compared to, this thing's got to be built up 6 foot high. Must have had them set right. It's easy to catch beaver when there are beavers there. When they're not there, it's kind of hard to catch them, but some of these places you just don't know whether they come and go or where they live there or moving around right now in the spring. All right. I knew there's a good colony of beaver here because of the size of the lodge. And I set 4 traps and I got 3 out of 4. There's a black beaver here. Look at there, dark one. I catch about, maybe 1 out of 10. Dark, let me get him out of the trap and get him up on the bank.
Okay.
Just a good, nice sized beaver. There's a channel underneath this. It's real slick where I know they're swimming underneath there, so that's why I set one on both sides. That one over there was set off, but you get a good bunch of beaver, it's good to set a lot of traps. That way you catch them pretty fast. You're not making a lot of trips over here. Got 4 this morning. Only 2 of the 5 places produced. We had 3 at that one lodge and 1 at that first lodge, but I'm happy. The weather's not the best. We're gonna have torrential rain today and probably tonight, but I needed to get them out of here. So we'll be back at you tomorrow. I want to thank Carl Turo for filming for me. He braved the weather today. We're getting rain right now. We're getting ready to get a downpour, but thanks Carl for filming and last week too, so thanks for coming along. Well, I'm on my second run over here and I got a monster snapping turtle. Absolutely monster. All right, we got to get him out, get going. Not what I wanted, but I got 2 for 2 here at this first lodge. 2 big old snappers. Well, I'm on my 3rd spot, nothing at the 2nd spot, but I got another damn snapper. He's not as big as the other 2, but he's still big. Here's my fist. Woo! Look at them teeth. Anyway, Can't catch any beavers when these turtles are in my traps, but we're gonna get them reset. All right, I'm on third run over here. Second spot, I got a pretty nice beaver. Water's up at least, I'd say at least a foot. My lodge is clear underwater now. I'm trying to get these traps pulled out without going over my boots. So anyway, we'll be back at you. Well, I got my second trap pulled up. Boy, it's tough when my lodge is clear a foot underwater, but I had 2 for 2 here this morning. So that rain really got them pushed around, moving around. So good deal. Need to get them out of here. It's a big beaver here. All right, I got another little one at the big lodge. You can tell the water's high. I'm having a hell of a time getting everything. Water's backed way back up in these channels. Anyway, I'm getting them pulled. That's 3.